It's been a long while since I've done one of these videos, and especially a long while since I've done it live. I have been trying to toy around with the idea of this concept with while the glue dries. I've been changing it. I tried live streaming, I tried doing recorded versions, and I can't really settle on anything that I like, but I really enjoy being able to interact with people live, being able to see the comments coming through. So as long as the software works and it goes to plan, I think I'm just going to do it like this. Just keep it laid back. If these aren't the kind of videos that you want to watch, don't tune into While the Glue Dries, because this is literally all it's going to be, is me talking, shouting out different makers, like different places for inspiration for you to check out, sales, competitions, that kind of thing, and events as well, all under the same kind of guise of While the Glue Dries, stuff you do while you're not actually making. I'm going to get right into it because we've got quite a lot of people out in the chat. We've got Casual DIY, got Epic Bouncy Castles, we've got Soph out there from Make It Soph, Justin, great to see everybody. So if we go over now, let's have a look at some people that I find inspirational on these past few weeks, actually, since I've been on here. First up, we've got Al's Hack Shack. Now, I shout out Al quite a lot, and for good reason, because his channel is fantastic. He's put up a video recently called Hack Shacker. You've got to watch it. There's no audio on this because the audio really makes it. You can see how cinematic it is already. Make sure you go and check it out, especially if you're a content creator, because I only had to watch this 1 minute video and it gave me so much inspiration for a video that I'd like to produce now. And it's not only Al's channel, it's also Brett McAfee's channel as well, from Skull and Spade. He's got a similar idea. Both of those videos take off a popular film, and you can see again with Brett's video just how cinematic it is. I'll leave it there. Make sure you go and check them out. Both videos are linked down in the description, as well as everything I will be showing here today. So make sure you check everything out down below. It's already there linked for you. But these videos have been fantastic. I've got a kind of an idea. I should probably just say it actually, because it's one of those things. I'd like to produce a Peaky Blinders channel trailer. Seeing these videos, the popular movies that they're representing, I was thinking of my favourite movies, the likes of Scarface and The Godfather, and I was feeling them quite slow, and the iconic scenes, I'm not sure how many people really pick up on it, whereas Peaky Blinders is a show that I really like, and where they're filming, the Black Country Museum is really close to where I live, so it was like a no-brainer. So I've even done like a storyboard and everything, all off watching these two videos, so make sure you check them out, and I should hopefully be getting that filmed soon. Next up, we've got a new channel, Brothers Make. Now, I met these guys at Makers Central, brand new channel, fantastic video quality and even better projects. You've got to go and check them out. In this one, they're making a plywood table that can be used for a laptop table, even a side table. But what I really like about it, as you know with some of my projects, I really love end grain plywood when it's exposed, as you can see there. I'm not going to show it all because you've got to go and watch it, but it's fantastic. I really love the exposed edge of the plywood, and they're going to some carving as well to actually give it some curves and some shape. Really well done, really well produced video. Make sure you check them out and get subscribed as well while you're at it. Click the bell icon for notifications, because I don't know if you've actually seen some of the news around YouTube, them changing it all the while, and them not even showing subscription feeds to the people who subscribe. So you've really got to be clicking those notifications to make sure you know when these people are uploading videos. Next up, we got another.
We're gonna make a grass and walnut.
Whoops, sorry about that, James. I don't mean to have the audio on your video, mate. But this is Molten Make, and as I just said, it's James again. I met him at Makers Central. Fantastic guy, really nice guy, and he's making some cheese boards. Now he goes through, got some great comedy in it, all the different methods that you could actually do to make the cheese board. What I really like, it goes that step further and includes a brass inlay. So he's got a thumb inlay for you to make it easier to hold the board, but he's also got inlays in the corners as well. And I think, as you can see there, the end piece, it's just beautiful to look at. You got to love the walnut. So really great video there, James. Make sure you go over, subscribe to Molten Make, link down below, click for notifications and all that good stuff. Got everyone coming through the chat here. I can see Donna's wishing Lee happy birthday, so happy birthday, mate. Got Al out in the chat. Great to see everybody. Hopefully the stream is holding up okay. It's always one of those things, I'd love to just be able to click and be confident that it goes, but I have to keep checking. That's why I'm looking off to the side. Right, I think it's going okay. Right, next up, this has actually been recommended to me by Gerald, the Redsmith. I put a post out on my Facebook page earlier on saying that I was going to do While the Glue Dries live, and is there anything that anybody recommends that I actually shout out? And this is a fantastic video. I hadn't seen it before, so thanks Gerald for recommending it. It's actually a silo inspired cabinet, and it's by J Makes, link down below. If you've ever seen the old fashioned silos, he's making a cabinet that looks like the silo. I'm going to skip forward because his video goes into great detail about it. As you can see, the triangular structure at the bottom, like you've got what is an actual silo, as you can see here. I think this will be ideal, just showing towards the end. But it's brilliant. Look, some hidden storage underneath. Love the metal base to it. I love the overall look, and it's going to be great for a small space. I can imagine this in a loft apartment or a new like teenager's bedroom, like really modern, really clean lines, and of course it's got that heritage to it as well, being the silo design. Make sure you go over, subscribe to J Makes, check out his channel, and check out this video. It's fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Next up, I'm going to be looking at some competitions. Now, you may or may not have seen this. It's just been launched, and it's from Mano Mano, and it's the Amazing Making Of contest. Now, the idea behind this is to come up with an idea of a project that literally is amazing. Now, I know that's really vague, but luckily they give some different examples over on the site, and as always the site is linked down below. So they give an example, like they've got a giant slide going into the water there. There's also building a tiny house. So you get the idea of the scale of the things that I'm thinking. I don't think everything has got to be huge in terms of a big build. It's just got to be one of those projects that just makes you go wow, and try and think, whenever you see the projects that go viral, I think that's what I'm looking for on this one. And the prizes, if I just have a look through on this so I'm clear on them, so you can enter, and up for grabs is £5,000 worth of equipment and your amazing story told to millions. I think the idea is whoever wins, Mano Mano will then send out a film crew to come and film along the process of you making the project as well. So you not only get that donation for the tools, but you're also getting your exposure out to the people who all support Mano Mano and across all social media and everything like that. So make sure you check out that link down below. I am hoping to enter. I've got an idea. It's something that I've never done before. It's big, so I don't know if I could do it. It involves a car. I was thinking of cutting a car in half, and I've never done that before. And it's one of those, it's like, I still live with my mum and dad. So convincing my mum and dad to let me cut up a car in the back garden and have it there all the time, I'm trying to make this project, I don't know. Anyway, next up, we got KK Make, Carol, and he's got the Next Generation Maker Challenge. Now, he's done this for a couple of years now. I think it's been 2 years. And it's basically trying to get younger people inspired and getting them involved in the craft. So make sure you go and check out his video. He's got all the rules and all the prizes and everything listed. As you can hear, you need to make something in your shop with someone that is no more than 16 years old. It's really getting those young people interested in the craft. Anything you do, anything you make really, get them involved. Link down below. As always, go and subscribe, get notifications, all that good stuff, and make sure you get entered if you can. Got loads of different options to get involved with this one. And really great guy, Carol is. I met him again at Makers Central as well. Got Richard out in the chat. 2 Richards and Richard Clark. That's it. Right, next up, another competition. We've got Draper. Now, I've mentioned Draper quite a lot. They always have competitions on this competition site, funnily enough. They've got a mini screwdriver, and they've also got an automotive tools kit. As you can see there, it's saying that one's worth £200, and then there's 1 in 5 chance of winning the mini screwdriver, ratcheting screwdriver. It's literally a case of getting signed up, and then you hover over and click enter. And the entry dates, you can enter this one until the 31st of July, and the other one until the 8th of June. So you've still got plenty of time to get entered into those, guys. That's linked down below as well. Now, some sales. Woodworkers Workshop is kind of like the best place to get micro jig stuff in the UK. It's always awkward to try and source stuff like the grippers and different things like that. Well, Woodworkers Workshop's always got them in stock, and they're currently doing 10% off all of the microjig range, you just need to use the code MAYMADNESS. That's all one word, no space, and in capitals. It's linked in the description just so you don't make any mistakes, but enter that code and you'll get 10% off in checkout. As you can see, they've got the grippers and all the attachment for the grippers, and they've also got the match fit dovetail clamps that go along with this, the match fit dado stop. Now this is what I used recently when I was doing my Game of Thrones plinth that held the Game of Thrones glasses, and you set this up so you can get like a perfect fit for a dado, so it doesn't matter how thin or thick your saw blade is. Like in the UK we can't do dado stacks. You just set the one to the side of the blade, the other one to the thickness of the wood, and rip in between. It's great. Anyway, go and check it out. If you want that, you can get 10% off at the end of the day. No brainer. Next up, we got Magnet Driver. Now they sponsored my video recently where I did the fold down table in my workshop, and I just wanted to mention this because they very kindly gave me a 10% off code for Amazon, and that is Joinery, and that is linked down in the description so you don't get that mixed up neither. It's all in capitals, so basically if you buy anything from them on Amazon and you use that code, you get a discount as well. But these bits, as it says on the tin, a magnetic bit that holds the screws. Now I'd had a lot of magnetic bits before and they never seemed to work. If anything, they kind of make it more of a hindrance, but these are really strong and they hold the bit really well. Clicks into place and you're away. So I'm really impressed with these. Go and check them out if you're interested, and of course you get that discount as well. Another sale, we've got Lidl. Now Lidl often have the DIY stuff on offer, and this is coming up on Thursday the 24th. Well, it's a Thursday just gone. They should still be in stores though, because they keep them around till the stock's gone. But as you can see, they've got a wide variety of things. I'm actually interested in this little hand screwdriver set, just something that you can put up on your shed wall, your workshop wall kind of thing. They've got clamps. The jigsaw, I really like that form factor of the jigsaw, £25. I don't think you can go wrong with these prices. Interesting angle grinder there. I've never actually seen one with that kind of shape, that profile to it. Some hole punches. There's always stuff. It's one of those things, it's always worth logging on and going to Lidl's website if you're going to be in and around the area and just see what they've got on offer. And 9 times out of 10 they're probably going to have some different stuff in store. You know what Lidl's like, so check out what they've got. If it's a decent price, I don't think you can go wrong, to be honest, and they've got a really good money back guarantee. Got Richard asking, who's that behind me? Who's behind me? What are you trying to say? Yeah, the codes are all in capitals, guys. So this is one of the things with like live streaming. Now you're going to be freaking me out thinking that somebody on. This is literally a wall, yeah. So nobody could have been behind me. I don't know. I'll be here all day if I'm trying to figure out the chat, I reckon. Some events now. Maker Faire in Hanover. Now, this is a long shot, I know. I know most of the people who are watching are in the UK and America even, but I've actually booked up the hotel for Maker Faire Hanover. I haven't booked my flights yet, but I'm hoping to go. As you can see, it's the 14th to the 16th of September this year. It's one of those things, I saw other people was going on Facebook. I had such a great time at Maker Central and it was like, why not? So I've kind of jumped and done it. I've got the hotel booked. As you can see, this is all in German. You can use Google Translate. I think there's a thing that pops up and you can translate the page so you can get all the information. I don't speak a word of German, not like even one word, so I don't know what I'm going to do when I get there. I'm just going to hopefully tag along with somebody who does know German. And hopefully I don't get lost, and hopefully I can actually find my way around and actually get to my hotel and the event as well. But I'm sure I'll find people that'll see me right and not kidnap me or whatever had happened in foreign country, not knowing the language. Anyway, that'll be a great one. Also in September is Screwfix Live, and I'm also thinking about going to this, and this is on the 28th and the 30th, so I think it's the following week. Is it the following week? Where am we? September. So no, 2 weeks after. So Maker Faire Hanover, skip a week, and then Screwfix Live, and it's in Farnborough. Like I said, I'd really like to go. This is much closer to home than Hanover, but chances are it's probably harder to get to with me without a car. But at the end of the day, I'd love to be there. I've never been to Screwfix Live. If you're going, Links down in the description for all the information for tickets and everything like that, so I'll go and check it out. Talking about events, it's kind of like an event every single week. We have the Makers International podcast, and it should be a lot better this week. I think Richard was out in the chat, Richard Morley. Well, he's not going to be there, so it should be a lot better because I'm going to be hosting it. So make sure you come along and check it out because it should be a good one. We shouldn't have any difficulties like we had when we was trying to do it over at Makers Central. We had a nightmare there. But as you can see, I'm on the website now. Make sure you go over to the website. We're on YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud. I'm sure I'm on a bunch of other places that I don't even know about because Jamie sorts all that lot out. But make sure you check us out if you haven't already. Makers International Podcast. It's a laugh at the end of the day. We have a right laugh and it's great to interact with everybody. Before I head off, I want to say a massive thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It really means a lot to me, guys. Honestly, I can't begin to thank you all enough for all the support that you show me on my channel. It just it goes above and beyond anything that I could ever dream about. And it's the fact that I've just added some rewards. I never added rewards onto my Patreon before because I was always in two minds about, is it kind of the right way to go? But I gave it some thought and I've sorted it now, so I think I've got some decent rewards. So I've got like stickers and t-shirts and even giving away some of my projects as well that I'm making my videos. So that's available anyway. That's on Patreon, and I share like behind the scenes of my projects while I'm working on them. So like more in depth of how I actually do the thing while I'm doing it. I will share on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram as always, but I always like doing like obscure so you don't quite know what it is until the reveal. So that's all out in the open over on Patreon. So that's that, and I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has all been watching out in the chat. It seems to have been flowing pretty well. I have been like kind of following the chat, and now it's just kind of gone off my screen. There it is. Hopefully that didn't mess things up. It is still working. Yeah, it's still working. Hopefully. See, this is what I mean. I need somebody else to just be saying, yeah, it's working. But the chat is still going. So I've got Jeff out in the chat. We've got Slap Stuff Together. Sean. Great to see you all out there, guys. Thank you all for watching. I don't know how long I've been going. I haven't actually had it open. How long have I been streaming for now? I haven't got a clue. You've probably just heard the bird. 11 minutes. I'm probably going to call it there, guys. Anything you got any questions or anything like that before I head off? It's great to see you all. I do hope to do this, get back into the swing of things, doing it live. Literally just jump on and just be like this. I think I was holding myself to too much of a, I've got to be regimented, and I just think be more laid back and just, I don't know, be myself, I suppose. I can talk more if I need to. I'm going to call it there then, guys. Honestly, thank you all so much for coming out and watching this live. I know it's not the best thing in the world, but hopefully I've shown some people to you that you haven't seen before, and you can go and subscribe to their channels, get involved with the competitions. If you're interested in the sales, check out the sales, you can save some money. So thank you all for watching. I've just spotted Robert Evans in Cage Creations. Thanks, guys. I'm going to say bye now, and hopefully next week I'll be here as well around the same time. Don't really want to promise because knowing me, I'll probably think, oh, I'll do it, but hopefully we will. So I'll see you next time